So I'm interested to see what happens in the third test, because we only have 2 episodes left. And I can see from the very beginning of this episode, we're going to be focusing on Stark. And I know between test 1 and 2, we had at least an episode that was dedicated to everyone recuperating from test number 1. So in the 2 episodes, they got to give everyone a break. They got to start test 3 and they have to end test 3. Unless they're going to leave it on a cliffhanger, which I don't know. Without further ado, let's get straight on to it. Make sure with the original content as always. All right, let's get going in 3, 2, 1, beep.
The art of war is an ever-evolving craft.
Did you just say the same thing
But you've taken a
over and over again?
toward unraveling its secrets.
That is what you keep on telling me.
What if he's like an Uncle Iroh, of where he's just magically the greatest person in existence?
She's about to erupt, but why? I'm scared.
You didn't get her a present. Here, Stark. You gotta know something. You should have known that test number 2 was completed, and you should have gotten them food, flowers, a present as a, hey, congratulations for defeating the test 2, because you knew that they were going to pass no matter what. The fact that you didn't do that made Fern mad. You're welcome. I figured it out for you.
Mistress Frieren and I had an argument.
Oh,
Can't say
of course.
I'm surprised. That's been happening a lot
What'd she
lately.
do now?
At the very end of the last exam, my staff broke during a battle.
Yeah.
Obviously, I told Mistress Frieren that I wanted to get it repaired. She said I would be better off buying a new one, and I should throw it away.
I'm no staff
Sentimental.
expert, but it sounds like she's saying when they're in pieces, they're hard to save.
I don't care if it's hard. Master Heiter gave me that staff.
We're talking Frieren. She didn't mean you any harm.
I know tact
Yeah, it's hard
isn't her
to-
strong suit.
Hard for her
I
to
never would have even
figure that
thought
out.
to throw it away.
3 years until the next first-class mage exam.
Go ahead and make fun of me like usual.
Princess Lavina, dost thou crave head pats? Wanna fight?
Make it quick.
No. Take as long as you need.
Look, it's Frieren.
What you doing? What's in the bag? Is it the staff?
What's with the bag?
Hey, I don't need your company. I failed the test, remember?
I love how it's always implied that Dink is bribing her with food.
It could have happened to any one of us and is no reflection of your skill.
A loss is still a loss. In case you couldn't tell, I am in a horrendous mood.
What? When are you not?
Perhaps it's for the best that I'm the one who failed. It'll be 3 more years until another exam. For an old man such as you, 3 more years are hardly assured.
You're right
Thanks.
about that.
No fight left?
You are undeniably an impudent brat. It's a challenge to find anything admirable about you. Yet for some reason,
Tell the
I
truth.
feel no resentment toward you in the slightest. Probably because at one point in my life, I was a brat even more impudent than you. But look at me now. I'm an imperial mage and an accomplished member of society.
What are you trying to say?
I'm telling you not to be so discouraged. In 3 years' time, you'll be far stronger than you are today. Come along, Laufen.
Why'd you pick all those things and put it in a pile?
Excuse him. Grandpa can't read a room.
This relationship is getting strange. After all that, he didn't buy anything.
But he did something on purpose, though. Can you fix the staff?
What did I do to deserve such lovely patrons?
I asked around town for some help and was directed here.
Just show me.
It's pretty broken. Goodness
Brought
gracious.
me a big pile of scrap wood. I fix things, not dispose of trash.
It is not trash. Not for sure.
It's not that you know.
My mood was finally starting to improve, but I fear you've launched
This man's
me
customer
deeper into
service
my spiral.
is fantastic.
Give up on this staff.
Fine. If you can't do it, then never mind.
Oh, challenging his
Frieren.
worth.
You test my patience at every turn. I never said I couldn't do it, now did I? I'm sorry for calling it trash. Someone has clearly taken great care of it.
Come on, Fern.
I could just tell what face she was making.
All this time, and Mistress Frieren doesn't understand me a bit.
In her defense, I don't really understand you either. Hey, I'm innocent! Don't take your rage out on me! What matters is that she's always trying to understand you. I think
True.
she's truly doing her best.
Did you get it finished
Look who it
already?
is. Frieren's kid.
Frieren's kid.
You're her student, right? Well, thanks to your master, I got to have yet another horrible day.
You know what? He reminds me of Squidward.
Take good care of it.
He's just like, running in. Heck yeah. He's very knocked out. Are you actually asleep?
Frieren's sharp,
Or are you just like
but she can
pretending to be
struggle
asleep?
To read emotions. She knows her weakness and will worry about and care for you doubly so to make up for it. Travel far and wide, but nowhere.
Okay,
will you
no, she's
find
actually
a
asleep.
Better master.
Adorable. Test 3? Don't trust the other girl. She's too good.
Mistress, real quick.
Method or whatever.
Sorry.
Ready yourselves, mages. The third test will now begin.
Can't be as hard.
I wouldn't typically make the journey here.
Uh-oh.
Sinza. Opting for silence. Words always fail you when trouble
Yeah,
stirs.
there's finally a lot of people who passed their test.
12 examinees have passed the second trial. That's completely unheard of. It's not right.
Uh-oh.
But among the test takers is a mage far too powerful for our exam. Because of her help, many have passed despite lacking the requisite strength.
I mean,
We could
true.
go through with a typical third test, but then all the unfit would lose their lives. The fault here is all Frieren's. An anomaly warrants an anomaly.
Uh-oh.
Therefore, I will proctor the third test. This has been your task in past years, Lernin. But you don't object, do you?
How can he?
Your willfulness is not new to me. If you want the test, you will have it, Mistress Zedia.
Yeah, whether he wants
It
to or
is
not.
for the best. I noticed it at first glance. She seems to be constantly suppressing her mana.
Tell me, Falsh, did you see it?
No, ma'am. But to me, it didn't look like she was suppressing it.
Oh,
There
you're
was no
sadly
fluctuation.
mistaken.
It was effortless and steady. Every living creature that has mana experiences some level of fluctuation.
That's what you know of with your limited knowledge.
Frieren has devoted her life to developing that impractical expertise. In order to deceive demons, you would become far more powerful devoting your efforts to training something else. That said, inefficiency can trick the enemy into dropping their guard. In
I was to say, like,
between experienced
she's the one that defeated the
mages,
Demon King.
a slight miscalculation of your opponent's mana could be a death sentence. Frieren is truly a master of controlling mana. Only the Demon King could see through her act at first glance. That is, until you first beheld her, Lernin.
What do you mean? When was this?
You have reached a level few can ever hope to
I
attain.
mean, that's pretty cool.
Only toward the end of your days. I would like to see you fight Frieren, but I doubt you'll ever get the chance. Even if it is a battle you could win.
Yeah, I don't like...
He may have caught Frieren,
I don't like Zedia.
but after a lifetime beside me, he still can't see my fluctuations.
For the third and final test, you are all to be interviewed by Zeria the Great Mage.
I have no doubt Zeria is intending to fail the both of us.
Yeah.
You say that like you know her.
I used to. The fact of the matter is that I still have not grown into the mage she wished for me to become.
But you're still a first-class mage, though. Kinda, you're gonna fail. I'm sorry. I could think of Method, or whatever her name is, and then Dinkin. And then maybe... Ubel? Because I feel like Ubel matches well with Zedia. Or Zeri, whatever.
Excuse me?
You have failed the test. Be gone.
May I at least ask you why?
It's clear the presence of my mana has all but petrified you. You can't even imagine yourself as a first-class mage, can you? In the world of magic, that which can't be visualized cannot be. You
That's
fail.
crazy.
You fail. You fail. You fail. Frieren, just like your peers, you can't imagine yourself as a first-class mage either.
No, she thinks of
But
herself
your
as more.
reasoning is different than theirs.
She doesn't
You're
care for
convinced
it.
There's no instance in which I allow you to pass.
Well, am I wrong?
I'll give you a single chance. Tell me your favorite spell.
It creates a field of flowers.
Mm-hmm.
That's the spell that Flama taught you.
Yep.
You fail.
Just walked away? Anything else?
I find it incredibly hard to believe that a mage like you defeated the Demon King.
Not just by herself, though.
I didn't defeat anything alone.
So you had strong allies. How lucky.
That I was. Say, Himmel,
I do.
of all people, why did you recruit me?
Though I'm sure it made no lasting impression on you. The two of us met long ago, for a brief moment.
Really?
As a kid, I would forage for herbs in the woods. One night I got lost. I wandered the
did she
pitch-black
save you?
forest for hours, all alone. Just when I was about to give up,
Looking exactly the same.
a mysterious elf pointed me in the direction of home. Perhaps she sensed my unease, or perhaps she simply did it on a whim. You cast a spell.
Flowers.
That created a field of flowers all around us.
Adorable. It's cool how
I thought it was beautiful.
Flame's
That was when I
favorite
learned
spell
just how beautiful magic
happened to be
can
Frieren's, but Frieren likes it not just because of Flame, but because of her own
Probably
reasons.
a simple coincidence and as foolish as you say. But in a way, that spell changed my life. After all, it's what brought my companions and me together.
Mm-hmm.
I have no doubt that you came into this planning to fail Fern as well. That girl will surely exceed your expectations.
Exceed my expectations. The sight of my mana has frozen her in place.
I don't think so.
She's no different from the rest of them.
Is she, like, happy
Hold on.
to see it?
Tell me, what is it you see?
She loves to see it.
It's fluctuating.
Oh.
Join me. Become my apprentice.
Heck no.
Oh.
Get away.
No thanks.
Oh, okay, no.
Not only would I treat you well,
I
I'd
no.
take you far, to heights you never thought possible.
Does my answer affect whether or not I pass?
It very well might.
I have a teacher. And it's Mistress Frieren.
She warned you this would happen.
I guess she would.
Whatever the case, I'm not foolish enough to hold back a promising mage. You pass.
Heck yeah. Please let her not be the only one.
Next.
And
Here's the thing. I'm glad Fern made it. Okay. The other two people that I would believe would make it. Like if the next episode they're like, okay, these are the people that made it. The only other people that I would be like, okay, I get it, would be Dinkin and then Methode, whatever her name is. Freak. And honestly, looking at the list, the only people that we haven't seen being interviewed by Zeri is Method, Dinkin, Wirbel, Ubel, and Land, I think. So out of those, I don't know. But this society, so here's what I'm thinking, is that there's only 4 first-class mages, right? These are the only 4. But I do not think that this system that was first put in place by Flame is the same system as what she wanted. It almost feels as though, so 2 things that I can think of. First off, it feels as though Zeri is limiting these people's potential. Then again, on the other hand, she was always the type of person to be like, okay, the idea of magic or the idea of learning magic is very sacred and should not be given to a lot of people. Therefore, it makes sense why she was upset that so many people passed the second trial, especially with it being Zente's trial, because usually no one passes their trial. And here's what I will say. I sort of agree with Zeri in a sense that Frieren is one of those anomalies that would move the mean up a bit, if that makes sense. I don't know if I said it correctly, but like in the group that passed, there could have been a lot of people who barely made it to the second class mage. But since Frieren is here and she's so good, she brings those people who aren't that good all the way up to first class mage status. So now you have all these people who are going into the third test who have been getting piggybacked or carried by Frieren. There needs to be like an individual thing, because the first test was in groups. The second test could have been in groups. There hasn't been like an individual test in which this is what she's conducting now. Interview wise, but I get why Zeri has questioned the authenticity of these mages. But going back to the very beginning, I don't like how this stuff is organized. It just seems like a place that I wouldn't want to be a part of. I would probably want to be a first class mage because why wouldn't you? But if I saw how this was organized and what you do, I was like, I don't really know if I want to be one. You know, Hydra does make good sense. Frieren struggles to understand human emotions, or just, I guess, emotions in general. And we've seen it happen multiple times. But she knows that fault, and she recognizes that whenever she does mess it up, she works twice as hard to kind of make up for it. Hence this whole staff thing. And it's funny how Hydra told her this when she was very young, and it still affects her to this day. And then going back to the whole flower petal thing, it's funny because when Frieren first told Zeddy like what her favorite power was or spell was, I wouldn't doubt that Zeddy just immediately thought, oh, you like it because it was flammes. But I like that not only in this episode, but then it was in the episode when they were planting the flowers around Himmel's statue, that there's just more than that as a reason. Frieren has fallen in love with that spell out of her own will, memories, time, whatever. She made it her own. And I think, honestly, I think this is one of the faults that of Zeddy is that she looks at various spells and deems them unworthy, like the whole flower petal thing and also the mana suppression. And she deems the mastery of those things as a waste of time. And it makes sense of how it would be a waste of time if you were a war tactician, if you were someone who is always in combat, who's always looking for the strongest spell. But these spells that Zeddy has deemed inefficient and downplaying it happen to be the spells that kind of led Frieren to defeat the Demon King. So I think just Zeddy is closed-minded. And lastly, Denkin does some things that make me think, because Denkin spent the time to go up to Richter and say, oh, you know, you remind me of me when I was younger, and look at me now, right? You still got time. Don't take this failure as you'll never be better. And all the while doing this, he goes around the shop, grabs books, specific books, I'm thinking, puts them in the pile along with this crystal, and then just leaves. It's like, okay, my immediate thought is, okay, did you want Richter to focus on these books in general? It just seems very weird how we watch Denkin search around, grab certain items, and then we just put a focus on these items on the table. They could have just had him search around, not pick up anything, just search and talk. But anyways, that was my reaction to Frieren Beyond Journey's End, episode 27. If you like my reaction, make sure to like, subscribe. If you guys want me to know anything more, please comment below. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.